A guest in Grandpa's garden. "Ah, Zola," Grandpa greeted, beaming. "Just in time to meet our newest guest." Their guests, as Grandpa called them, were the fantastical creatures and magical plants that appeared overnight in his garden. There was the whispering willow that shared the secrets of the wind, the tiny dancing bumble fairies, and the snoozing rock trolls, among many others. Dewdrops sparkled like diamonds on the emerald leaves as Zola entered Grandpa's garden, a place where ordinary never stayed long. Zola's grandpa, a spry man with twinkling eyes and a bushy white beard, was a wellspring of stories and a master of mysteries. Every visit to his quaint, ivy-clad cottage was an invitation to embark on delightful, garden-born adventures. Zola gasped as Grandpa revealed the latest addition, a glistening pond of mirrors. The water was so clear, it reflected the bright morning sky, making it seem like another sky was buried in the earth. "Incredible!" Zola exclaimed, eyes wide with amazement. In the days that followed, Zola and Grandpa found themselves the caretakers of the pond's mesmerizing inhabitant, a timid, ethereal water sprite named Liri. Liri, with her azure hair and gossamer wings, was initially afraid of the human world. Zola and Grandpa worked tirelessly to reassure her, showing her the same love they offered the rest of Grandpa's garden. One day, however, a terrible heat wave struck, threatening Liri's life. The pond began to shrink, its water evaporating. Zola's heart pounded as she watched Liri weaken, her light dimming. "We must save her," Zola declared, determination burning in her eyes. They labored through the sweltering day, fetching buckets of water from the nearby creek, casting shade over the pond with large garden parasols. But the sun was relentless. By evening, the pond was still dangerously low, and Liri was fading. Just when all seemed lost, Zola remembered the whispering willow. It told tales of a hidden spring with healing waters. As dusk fell, Zola set off on a thrilling quest guided by the willow's whispers, navigating the labyrinthine garden by moonlight, overcoming obstacles, and solving riddles. She journeyed past the napping rock trolls, through the thorny bramble maze, and under the silver-lit bumble fairy grove. Eventually, Zola found the hidden spring. With a triumphant cry, she filled her bucket and raced back. They poured the precious water into the pond of mirrors, and slowly, Liri began to regain her strength, her light brightening. As the sun rose, Liri emerged in full strength, radiant and joyous. Zola and Grandpa, exhausted but delighted, shared a victorious hug, their bond stronger than ever. The garden was safe, and so were its enchanting inhabitants. "The garden and its magical friends will always need our care," Grandpa whispered, his eyes reflecting the dawn's light. "But as long as we have courage, kindness, and each other, we'll overcome whatever comes our way." And so they did, transforming every challenge into an adventure, every visit into a lesson of love, respect, and resilience. In Grandpa's magic garden, ordinary never stayed long, but extraordinary was a guest that never left. The end.